Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This video is all about the new headwear from the limited skin shop, the Norma the Unicorn headwear. And in this video, I will perform a damage test comparison on both PVE and PvP scenarios. Now, without further ado, let's begin. First off, let's compare the Norma Unicorn headwear against the existing Bashful Moment headwear for a PVE damage test. Let's do a damage test first on a novice difficulty target, and then proceed to a legend difficulty level after. As what we can see in the results, when dealing against a low-tier PvE targets, the Bashful Moment headgear can inflict a better damage output than the Norma Unicorn's skill damage stat boost. But when dealing against a high-tier MVPs, such as Legend difficulty MVPs, the Norma Unicorn can inflict a better damage. A high-tier MVP bosses with a Legend difficulty level had great amount of skill damage reduction. So increasing your skill damage stat is quite beneficial for a better skill damage output against such targets. Now, we proceed to the PvP damage test. Let's compare the Norma Unicorn headwear to a commonly used headwear on PvP scenarios as a skill-type build GX. Let's compare it to the Thunder Kabuto headwear. Looking here at the results, the Norma Unicorn Headwear inflicted a better damage output on both Divine Impact skill and Cross Impact skill. But if the target is under a stunned status ailment effect, the Thunder Kabuto Headwear would surely deal a greater damage output than the Norma Unicorn Headwear. But sadly, the stun meta era is already not that effective, since most players already had a decent stun resistance stat, and worst, there are already more players that are equipped with an Orc Hero card on their Headwear card slot. Now let's try to activate the plus 15% movement speed effect of the Norma Unicorn Headwear. Now the Norma Unicorn Headwear can provide a total of plus 20% of movement speed if your current HP is lower than 50%. This may look like it's not that much, but if you are trying to achieve a higher amount of movement speed, then the Norma Unicorn Headwear is also good for that. And that's all of it for this video, and thank you for watching.